with George Metz from GMetz Moving and Storage, and we want to just go over a quick checklist to look at and start preparing for when you go to move from one house to the next.
Correct. So some of the things that people tend to let slide is the moving side of it. They find their agent, they find the new house that they're looking for, they find their mortgage professional. They go out and they find all these things, and some of the last things that they think of is, how is my stuff going to move? And what should I start checking off and when? The first thing you should do is when you find your real estate agent and you get your pre-approval letter from Matt, you want to start reaching out to moving companies, whether it's us or somebody else, to start getting quotes, start seeing available dates. Even though your house, you just started the search, you want to start getting quotes immediately. You can go to our website, gmetzmoving.com, and find a checklist. It's going to tell you what type of materials you should go out and buy when it comes to packing, when to let the post office know that you're going to be moving. All of that information is there. So it's a box by box checklist. Again, when you're hiring a mover, what questions to ask, why you want to ask them. If your moving dates change, is that going to affect pricing? Is that going to affect timing? Timing is key when it comes to moving. So those are definitely some questions that you want to ask your professional movers when you're going to do that. Again, we try to help every step of the way. So if you don't want to hire a professional and you're a do-it-yourselfer, that's fine, but you're still going to need a rental truck. Give us a call. We know certain companies to deal with when it comes to that. Again, to help. That's going to help on the rental side, what type of materials you're going to need when it comes to the moving blankets and protecting the furniture. And then some of the things, maybe you just want to move yourself. Maybe you want to just move the boxes and hire a professional to move all the bigger stuff. Again, every job is a case-by-case basis, and that's why giving a call, going over our checklist is going to help. When we bring things into the home, we're putting things exactly where you want them. That way you can, again, get back to putting your knickknacks and dishes away. Those are the things that we try to do on a regular basis, unless you're having floors redone and you can't go in a certain room. But again, all that stuff is timing. So you want to make sure that you're timing that out properly. We have no problem being flexible with move dates when there's flooring and painting getting redone. You want to go into a new fresh home and you want to have that stuff done before you go in. Again, contact us, let us know that those things are going on, and we can kind of work around that, whether we store it at our facility for a little while, or we go direct, or we leave it on the truck for a night or two. We really don't like to go any more than that because it gets costly to stay on a truck. And one of the other things that Matt talked about is they're moving. They stayed moving. We are a moving company, so if the guys that you hire, whether they're us or somebody else, if they're not consistently moving, they don't belong working at a moving company. Moving is consistent, and that's what we try to do all the time. Yes, when it's hot out, the guys need a few more breaks. So, everybody packs up all their belongings. Try to have a few plastic cups for water. The guys don't mind drinking out of the hose if there is one, but would rather have a plastic cup on hand. Again, those are the things that the homeowners forget all about because they're packing, they put everything away, and then there's nothing for the guys to grab a drink. It is hot out, so again, when you're doing the moving process, try to think of a few of those things while you're doing that as well.
Now, George, a quick question for you.
Yep.
Now, when you go through the evaluation process with the customer, getting ready to move.
Right.
Now, everybody's all excited. We're moving. We're getting a new place. But sometimes the old furniture might not work in the new facility.
Correct.
So that's something you can help them, advise them before they get in there and you're lugging up a giant sectional sofa that's not going to work.
Yes. So a lot of the times if we go out and do an on-site evaluation of the home, we try to bring up these things. There are also times where they say, oh, we've measured it 5 times. We know it'll fit. We love it. We don't want to get rid of it. And for some reason, we get there and the measurement is off because people are not measuring for the baseboard heat. They forgot all about that, or there's a small bump out on one of the walls. and it throws off everything by 2 inches, and now that great sectional doesn't fit. So we try to have options for that. Again, if it's a sectional and it's just 1 or 2 pieces, we can store it temporarily until you find a new home for it. But again, we can definitely help out with the layout of things when needed. If not, we can always refer to one of the interior designers here with the round table to help out with that a little bit further. But again, the guys help out every step of the way, especially on our free estimating side of it. We go out and do a step-by-step walkthrough of where things are going to go. Do they fit? Do you need us to get rid of them? Do you need us to donate them? Do they have to go to an aunt's house 2 blocks away? So all of that stuff we try to take into consideration way before the truck shows up the day of, so you're not saying, I didn't even think of that. So we're trying to avoid all of those last minute, what do we do? And get those done way before. And then there are those times where it's, oh, we forgot all about that piece. It was supposed to go to Aunt Mary over here, and we can't get it there. Can you do it the same day? That happens more than not, no matter how prepared we try to be. But again, the guys are there. They're going to do everything they can to make sure your move goes as smooth and as safe as possible.